and today we're going to talk about whether reading fiction is a waste of time. I like to think that I read a lot, but the majority of what I read is fiction. And a lot of people always ask me that why do you read fiction all the time? It has no substance, it has no real relation to reality, it will not teach you anything. And to me, reading fiction feels really legit. It doesn't feel like a waste of time to me. So I just thought that I'll do some research and come up with some studies or at least some facts that make people feel that okay, reading fiction is not a waste of time. So let's get started. Number one, reading fiction teaches you empathy. A study was conducted by Dr. Keith Oatley in 2006, who is a psychology professor in the University of Toronto. He came up with the conclusion that books, they act as reality stimulators. They make you feel about people you have never met, lives that you couldn't ever possibly imagine living. They make you relate to characters, their stories, their fears, their joys, their sadness, and eventually they make you a better person, a more understanding person, and a good reader of people. Books also open up your world. They open up your world to the alternate scenarios created by an author. An author tells you about cultures, he or she takes you to places that you've never even known have existed, and it opens up your mind. It broadens your horizon, it broadens your imagination, enhances your creativity. In New York Times in 2012, an article was published, and the name of the article was Your Brain on Fiction. The research in the article showed that books stimulate your brain, and they can even change how you act in life, how you behave in life towards certain situations. For example, I mostly read thrillers, and in thrillers, even if a person is a victim, eventually they are not innocent, they're not 100% in the correct. They have kept secrets, they have betrayed people, and people have come back to seek revenge. And they make you understand that not everyone is perfect. They make you understand people more, which is why I feel like reading fiction, it really gives you a different perspective on different people. Also, I read that 68% of your stress can be reduced by reading fiction, even if you read it for 6 minutes in a day. The University of Sussex conducted this study, and they came up with how reading fiction can really help you reduce your stress. It gives you so much joy. For me, when I was reading Harry Potter when I was in school, I used to be under so much pressure of studies, and you know how it is in school. You have to navigate new things, you have to find friends and everything. It was very difficult. It is very difficult as a teenager. It seems like it isn't, but I know school can be really, really tough. And when I used to come back home, I used to just read for hours. I used to read Harry Potter, and I used to be immersed in the world of magic, and it used to make me very happy, and it used to make me feel relaxed. So reading fiction gives you a lot of joy, and it gives you a lot of happiness. It makes you feel relaxed. Also, books, especially fiction novels, they touch upon a lot of social commentary. They give you messages, they make you learn things in very subtle and impactful ways. For example, in Harry Potter, let's take Harry Potter for example, because I just feel like more and more people have read it or at least know the story. So in Harry Potter, they touch upon the stigma against mudbloods. And it really makes you think that how this applies to our real life as well. And I feel like if you shove something down someone's throat, I mean, if you say something very directly, if you try to make people understand just by directly saying something, it won't leave an impact on their mind. But books and stories, they make you understand things more, more impactfully. They leave a mark. So that is what happens navigate the social lives of the characters, and then you learn from them. So next time when you want to pick up a new novel, you can always pick up non-fiction. Of course, I have nothing against non-fiction, but you can also pick up fiction and experience all the things that I've talked about today, because there is nothing better than cozying up with a good book. And I hope you enjoy reading, because a new world is just a book away. Thank you for watching.